Guys, my name is Anton and welcome back to another YouTube video. So I'm really happy to be making this YouTube video because a couple weeks ago I made this shell script, right? And I've been wanting to show it off to people. It's nothing too special, but I think for its purpose, it's pretty useful, I would say. And it makes life a lot easier, especially if you're a TA or if you're some kind of grader for a class in university, you can easily just, use the script, to just grade Eclipse projects, assuming that your students use Eclipse when they are doing their projects, right? So for this 400 level class that I am a student assistant of, right? Basically, my responsibility is to grade homeworks, hold office hours, and if students, email me or ask questions, I'll basically try my best to help them out. But one of the things that I have to do is I have to grade, and that's like the most important part. Sometimes though, grading can be a hassle because I would have to go into Eclipse, I would have to import their file, and sometimes their file is improperly exported, right? And sometimes it's just really tedious because then I would have to delete their file, and then maybe I may have accidentally deleted one of my files by accident. You guys get the idea. So what I did was I wrote this script that basically will read in an archive file or a zip file, right? And it will basically unzip it. It will compile all the Java files, and then it will list all the possible Java files that are executable or the ones that are able to run, right? So let me show you how it works, and then I'll probably give you a brief tour on what the code looks like. So let's see. Right now we're in my directory, and I will leave like a link to the repository in case if someone wants to check it out. So over here I am using one of my students' homework. Hopefully I don't get in trouble, but I am using one of my students' homework and just to do a run test. I'm not going to be giving their project out to the public, obviously. I'm just using it as a run test. So I think we'd be okay. So normally I wrote this script using I wrote the script on my Mac. It's weird that I'm using on Windows. I didn't expect it to work on Windows, but apparently it does. I did write the Windows version though. There was a little tweak that I had to do, but I am using Bash on this terminal, so I think we'll be okay. So what I need to do is I need to specify. So let's say for example, if I just do this, it'll ask you for it'll ask you to enter an existing file to extract, but you can also let's see, what else can I do? Pass an argument. So the first argument would be the name of the directory. For some reason, it's not working on Windows, but I might want to show you guys on Mac sometime. But anyways, we'll call it directory, and then this is the name of the file, .zip. Okay, so it's gonna say something like target directory is not a target, is that directory or something like that. I don't know. I gotta fix that later. But it works perfectly. So it's gonna list all the files, and there's some problems with the new line as you can see. I guess it doesn't work on Windows. I mean, well, it works on Windows, but it doesn't fully function well on Windows compared to Mac. But I will write like a Windows version soon, maybe sometime. But for now, if you're a Mac user, then this will be great for grading. So what I can do is I can say, okay, well, I know the three classes that are able to be ran. So I can go ahead and type that in. Oh, whoops, I actually messed up. Try it again. So list the executable files, then press 2 to execute the file, right? Employee test. So then what happens is it puts all the output into a file. So you would press 3 to view the output. So you can see right over here, this is the output of the file that we just ran right now. If I want to run another file, let's see, let's try running problem 2 driver. View the output, there you go. Then let's try the last one, bank. So it works really well. Now there are some bugs, or not really bugs, but there are some things that I kind of hard coded. For example, basically what I did was I basically kind of hard coded this around the entire class because I knew I was able to assume whatever I was doing because for grading, making sure you properly export your Eclipse file is crucial, right? And this only works for Eclipse projects. I'm not sure if it'll work for if it'll work for IntelliJ or other or like NetBeans or so. But for now, I know it works for Eclipse, right? And if you press 4, it will just what will happen is it will end the program and then it will delete the directory created. So I don't have to manually go into the folder and delete it. Okay? So yeah, basically this is really good if you are grading. Um, if you do know how to, if you know shell scripting, I do encourage you to write something like this because it makes life so much easier. Obviously, it can't be 100% good. Like it won't always be 100% working because there are a lot of things, and there's so many different cases that you would have to account for. And I had to do a lot of hard coding as well. I'll show you the code real quick. Right over here. So yeah, I mean, this is really just the code. It's on my GitHub. This is the Mac version. I did write a Windows version, which is just the same thing, but except for the top, I changed it from SH to Bash. Not entirely sure why. But this little small project was pretty fun, and I did truly enjoy working on it. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a message down below, and I'll see if I can reply. Until next time, I'm out.